Hi everybody, it's Monday night, Stamping with Denise. Hope you're all having a good start to your week. Did you all have a good weekend? Mine was not long enough, that's for sure. That's for sure. I could have used a couple more days. But the good news is, I'm trying to see if this, I'm trying to get everybody popped up here. The good news is my son, my oldest son, will be here Thursday night. He's visiting from Los Angeles. I haven't seen him in a couple years, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. Oh, okay. Give me a second here. Let me get this popped up here. It's not... You know, yesterday I was waiting for someone to go live and I didn't get notifications, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, they were there. Okay, I got it up. Good. So anyway, I'm really excited. My son's gonna be here. I'm gonna take Friday off. We're gonna go down to Detroit and go to the Motown Museum. Some of you may know or not know, he's in Los Angeles. He's in the music industry, so thought it'd be a good something we had never done when he lived here. So we're gonna go to the Motown Museum down in Detroit. I went about a year ago. It's a really interesting tour, and I thought he'd like it. So I'm looking forward to spending that time with him. So while we're waiting for some people to come on, I'm gonna please ask you to share my video and comment, share down below in the comments. If there are comments in your way, you can just swipe them off to the side and they'll disappear, and you can swipe back the other way and they'll come back. So yeah, when you share my video, you get a chance to win the project that I made in that video. And so last week, I made this cute little, let me get it in the camera here, 3D favor, for lack of a better word. And the winner from last week's video is Nan Kowalski. So Nan, I'll be getting this to you when I see you the next time. And I want to thank you for sharing your video. My video, it really does help me help grow my business. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started here. We've actually got a twofer. Tonight, well, last night I was preparing what projects I was going to use, or what project I was going to make. And I was going to use the new Celebrations set bundle that's available called Painted Seasons. The stamp set and the designer series paper, it comes together as a bundle with it's free with a $100 purchase, which is really a good deal. And I had a card all designed, and I realized I hadn't used any of these images, so I quick designed another one. So we're going to do 2 cards tonight. And so this has 12 sheets of paper in it, 3 each of 4 designs, and the coordinating colors, and then I'll show you the paper. Call Me Clover, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Grapefruit Grove, Lemon Lime Twist, Mango Melody, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, and Whisper White. So we've got the cute little mushrooms there. Let's see what I got. What else we've got here. So we're going to use mushrooms tonight. We're going to use these succulents. Let me get my camera light better here, or my light. Let me turn it a little bit. There we go. We got better light. Got the succulents. Those are really pretty. We're going to use that too. I love these. I don't know if this is like, that's it. Kind of looks like a dogwood. I'm not sure, but I always thought dogwoods were white, but that's what they look like. But that's really pretty. I like that paper too. And then this one, which is more of a wintry with pine cones and branches, you know, evergreen, what looks like evergreen branches and some berries, would be good for Christmas cards. So you've kind of got things for all seasons. That would be kind of a winter. I could see those as, I don't know, spring, or probably spring. the mushrooms for the fall, and I guess the succulents for the summer. But anyway, it's all really pretty, and I think the succulents are probably my favorite out of the pack. So anyway, we're going to use both the mushrooms and the succulents. So, oh, and real quick, while I got you here, just make sure you know that starting on March 1st, which is Friday, boy, there's some new additions to the celebration promotion, and they're only good for the month of March. And there's an additional stamp set called More Than Words, which is has got some great sentiments on it. And then there's framelits for the celebration set, the lilies, for the Call Me Cupcake, Hop Around, and for the 4 Seasons, which is what I just showed you. So those will all be available for purchase starting March 1st, as well as this story label punch, which goes with the celebration set. Oh, of course, I thought I had it here, but it's not. Part of My Story, I think it's called. So I think those are some really good additions. I especially like this sentiment set in the punch. Those are my favorites. So those are only available during the month of March. So if you want it, make sure you take advantage of it. Okay. So we're going to start out first with this card. Neither card is very... Oh, here's Part of My Story. Duh, I'm using it. That's why it's here. This is what I used for the sentiment, Part of My Story. That's the one that coordinates with the punch I just showed you. So, anyway, we're going to put this cute little card together real quick. This was the first one I designed, and then I realized, gosh, I didn't even use the stamp set, so I quick put another one together. But that's okay. It's a twofer. And so the first thing we're going to start out with, this is Grapefruit Grove. This is our base. And it's just half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And as you know, you're going to fold that in half. The colors and the measurements will all be down below the video. So don't worry, you don't have to write it down. Okay, then I have this is Early Espresso. That is 5.5 by 4 inches. We've got a piece of DSP that's 5 by 3 3/4. That's the mushrooms. So, and then we're going to, I've got a scrap over here that we're going to stamp the sentiment on. I might as well do that right now. Then I can get the ink out of my way. I like to do that and get it out of the way, because you know what? I will, there we go. Put my fingers in it or my paper. I don't know how many times I've had the stamp set open there, and I've done something like this with my paper, and I've gotten ink all over it. So, and I'm realizing I am going to have to, no, maybe I won't. Okay, so I'm going to use the Everyday Label Punch to punch this out. Like so. Usually I'm using this going horizontal, but it works really nice for that sentiment using it vertically. Okay, and then before we glue the DSP on this Early Espresso, we're going to cut one of these out of here. And you'll never know it because it'll be covered up with DSP. And it's a good way to, you know, get what you need. And we'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, okay, there's my adhesive. We're going to put this on here. Guess it doesn't make any words here. So we had quite the wind here last night. We didn't even, today was our trash day. We didn't even put our trash out because I was afraid that the wind would blow the trash cans down the street. But, so anyway, it'll wait till next week. It's not going anywhere. So, then what we're going to do, this is the Grapefruit Grove. I think that's 8-inch Grosgrain ribbon, yeah. And I am I'm kind of bow challenged. So what I do is I just put my ribbon like this. I use the glue dots to attach it down. It doesn't matter exactly where it is. And then I've already pre-tied my bow. I just have to trim it up, and I'll put it on, I'll glue it on with the glue dot too. Okay, just make sure I'm straight on my ribbon there. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down before that sticks anywhere else. Put that out of the way. I love this ribbon. So, like I said before, those of you that share my video, I really do appreciate it. Helps me grow my business, get a few more viewers. If you're a demonstrator, actually sharing the video might give your customers some ideas of things they want to purchase, and then they'll come, oh, I saw this on so-and-so's video. I'm gonna order this from you today. So anyway, so let me trim up my bow here. There we go. Put that on there with a glue dot. So I don't know about y'all, but I am so done with winter. But I guess we're supposed to have another 3 to 5 inches of snow later in the week. So hopefully it's not so much that it interferes with my son's ability to get in here. So anyway, so now we're going back to that piece I cut out, and we're just going to use these little ends of the early espresso punch just to kind of highlight this. So just makes it stand out a little bit more. Really simple, easy thing to do. Okay. So anyway, I gotta see, is that straight? Yeah, it looks fine. Have to get out some more dimensionals for my next project. So put this on here and we will be all done. So I really like when the DSP makes it so easy to do a card, because really the DSP does all the work. Don't have to do much stamping or anything like that. So I'm going to put this off to the side, and we will go ahead and start with the next card. And how are we doing time-wise? Oh, we got plenty. We're doing good. Okay. So let me pull. The next card I'm going to do is this one here. And get that out of the way. This uses the succulents, and it uses one of the succulent stamps, and it uses the succulent DSP. So good. Okay, let me go ahead and get things open here. Whoops, almost wearing it. I was in my craft room most of the day yesterday, and we went out to dinner with some friends last night, and got dinner, realized I still had ink on my hands. I thought I'd washed it all off. It's like, where does it come from? I swear it multiplies. Okay, so let's get started here. Again, really easy. Our base is a piece of heavy whisper white, cut in half, and then folded in half. So there you go. There's that. I'm going to set that to the side for right now. I'm going to stamp first. Let me go over sizes. The pool party is 4 by 5 1/4. The Pear Pizzazz is 3 by 3 7/8. The DSP is 3 by 3 3/4. And the white piece is 3 3/4 by 3 5/8. But first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp first. Now, you know, these look like these stamps, when you look at the pictures, they look like the distinctive stamps, but you know, it doesn't say that on the label anywhere, but they sure look like it. They've got a lot of depth already to them. Nice stamp set. So I'm just going to put this in the middle. I'm not that fond of that one. We're going to turn it over. That's why there's two sides of piece of paper, right? Okay, so there we go. That's better. Okay, set that over there. Get rid of that. Okay, now the sentiment. This one doesn't have any sentiments with it, but I use the Beauty Abounds. And I'm using, a friend is someone who chooses you out of a whole world of people. So I thought that was a nice sentiment to use. So let's see which one we have. A friend is someone who chooses you. We'll start with that one on the top. Did I get enough on there? Yeah, I did. Sometimes you can't tell. It's hard to tell. There we go. Out of a whole world of people. I think that's a nice sentiment. There we go. Okay. And I'm dropping things tonight. Sorry about that, folks. And we're going to attach that to the piece of DSP, the Pear Pizzazz, or the Pear Pizzazz cardstock. Put that right there. Okay. Where'd my card base go? There it is. Oh shoot, you know what? I didn't finish. I need to use the Grapefruit Grove and put the little embellishments. The first one I stamped off, and then I just like that. So it wasn't quite so dark. There we go. Put that away. We want to put the designer series paper on the pool party and then put the ribbon on before we attach it to the base. I always put this, I always do something crooked. Let's just peel this off. There we go. Put just a little bit more adhesive right there. If you care carefully, you can get it off and reuse it. Okay, we're going to slow down here. But I don't know, like I was saying before, I am so ready for spring. Tired of winter. Okay, this is the classic weave ribbon in white. Let's see, how wide is this? This is 3/8 of an inch. So we're going to take a piece of that again. And we will attach our ribbon. Where'd my glue dots go? There they are. I love that paper has two sides. Then, oh wait, it's like having a second chance. You know what though, before I attach this, I'm going to make sure it's right where I want it here. That's straight. There we go. Okay. There we go. Very good. Now I'm going to attach this to the card base. Then on here. There we go. Again, I'm going to make my knot, or it's going to look like I tied a knot, but my faux knot. Told you these were simple cards that you can put together in no time. Really good for if you're doing mass production, if you have to do a lot of them for something. And let's cut it that one. I didn't do a very good job on that. Hold on. And there we go. Okay. Just need to slow down. There we go. Nice tiny little one, but that's okay. Put some dimensionals on the back of this, attach it, and we will be done. It's as easy as that. So, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Please share my video, like my video, share my video. Comment below that you shared my video, and you'll get a chance to win tonight's projects, okay? Very good. That is all I have. I look forward to seeing, let me scoot that down. I look forward to seeing everybody next week, and I would love, if you have this DSP and this, I would love to see cards that you've made using it. Give everybody some more ideas. So thank you so much, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Take care, guys. Bye now.